Today, University A and University B are hosting a major campus recruitment event. My husband and I come to University A, hoping to find some fresh blood for our company. We believe new graduates, still untouched by the harshness of reality, can bring unexpected creativity and passion. As we walk along the familiar avenue lined with sycamore trees, I can't help but think back to when we first met. Back then, I was studying computer science at University A, and he was majoring in automation. At University B, our two universities were separated only by a river, yet somehow it felt like looking into a mirror. He seemed like another version of me. Our first meeting was at an inter-university tech competition. That day, I noticed how everything about his project and presentation was strikingly similar to mine. Even my friends joked that we were like a copy and paste versions of each other. When our eyes met, we simply exchanged a brief smile and a nod. Nothing more. But somehow, that moment stayed in my mind. After the competition, I sometimes found myself thinking about him, wondering if our paths would cross again. Fate answered faster than I expected. My professor recommended me for a cross-university project, and as it turned out, he was assigned as my partner when we formally met. For the first time, he reached out his hand and said with a small smile, "Hi, I'm Ji Lang." I smiled back and shook his hand. "Lin Xing," I replied. Our first conversation was that simple and that natural. During the project, we spent almost every day together, coding, testing solutions in study rooms, labs, and libraries. At first, everything went incredibly smoothly, like working with another version of myself. Often, we didn't even need to speak. We could almost read each other's thoughts, but the real test came soon enough. One late night, during a heated discussion, we had our first major disagreement over a critical detail. Neither of us was willing to back down. For 3 days, we were stuck, making no progress at all. Later, under the guidance of our mentor, we calmed down and managed to come up with a solution that combined the best of both our ideas, balancing stability with innovation. It was then I realized, being two alike isn't always an advantage. The project ended successfully, and we even won first prize. After the award ceremony, our friends threw us a small celebration party. Afterwards, while walking back to the dorms, we lagged behind the others, strolling side by side under the quiet night sky. Suddenly, he asked, "Will, we still see each other after this?" I looked at him and smiled. Of course. Through our project had ended, he somehow kept finding reasons to visit me at University A. As we spent more time together, we discovered that although we shared the same passion for academics, our daily habits couldn't have been more different. He was thoughtful and detail-oriented, while I was sometimes a little careless. He loved cooking savory dishes, while I enjoyed baking sweets. He worked out regularly, while I only got active during travel. Through countless little moments, we gradually learned to understand and adapt to each other, and being together started to feel more and more natural, more and more comforting. On a sunny afternoon, more than a year after we first met, he invited me to the famous Lover's Spot at University B and confessed his feelings. That day, he gifted me my very first bouquet of roses. I carefully dried those roses and preserved them. Even now, they are kept safely at home, a beautiful memory of the beginning of us. Today, we are married and run a small company together. Deep down, I have always known he is the one willing to walk beside me through every season of my life. 5 years have passed, and in him, I still see another version of myself, and the man who loves me, cherishes me, and embraces everything that I am.